fame. Our teams are fighting to uphold our name. We'll all be true and loyal, see our banners waving high above the rest. The blue and white will prove that Hooker High's the best. Rah, rah, sis, boom, bye, Hooker High School, rah, 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 sis, boom, bye, Hooker High School, rah, rah, rah. Whoa!
Dogs by 30, we bring the heat. From the corner of the yard to the city street. Bulldog culture, we just train. Don't complain, we break every chain. Dogs by 30, all gas, no brakes. When a bus rolls in, you know it's high stakes. Second place ain't an option, don't mistake. We run the yard, loud barks we make. Leashing up the fury, ready for the show. With a swagger in our step, let's rock and roll. Muscle packed, yeah, we're on the go. You best believe we got that glow. Dogs by 30, all gas, no brakes. When a bus rolls in, you know it's high stakes. Second place ain't an option, don't mistake. We run the yard, loud barks we make. From the skate park to the playground, our tails wagging, never backing down. With the crew, we wear the crown. In this dog town, we run the town. Dogs by 30, all gas, no brakes. When a bus rolls in, you know it's high stakes. Second place ain't an option, don't mistake. We run the yard, loud barks we make. From the skate park to the playground, our tails wagging, never backing down. With the crew, we wear the crown. In this dog town, we run the town. Dogs by 30, all gas, no brakes. When a bus rolls in, you know it's high stakes. Second place ain't an option, don't mistake. We run the yard, loud barks we make. seat. Feel it under your feet. Let's turn up the heat. Bulldogs are rolling, keeping you on the edge of your seats. Yeah, we got the Bulldog beat. Feel it under your feet. Let's turn up the heat. Bulldogs are rolling, keeping you on the edge of your seat. Friend. Our fans and sponsors got the cash flow. So mute the hate, enjoy the free show. Come on, Bulldog boogie all the time. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. We're here to funk and make you groove. Alright, feel that jam, start to move. Get down, we got that groove locked tight at night. Bulldogs, the name, we're out of sight. Feel that bassline thumping
All right, welcome in everyone to the Hooker Bulldog Network. We're live here from the Garber, Oklahoma. The first round of the Garber Invitational. Lady Dogs will be taking on the Cherokee Lady Chiefs. Lady Dogs will be the home team on the scoreboard. The starting lineups first for the Lady Chiefs. Number 10, Naomi Heim. Number 20, Chesney Berry. 21 is Taylon Allison. 23 is Kylan Patterson. And 25 is Veronica Castro. Lady Chiefs coached by Kristen Pruitt. Now the starting lineups for your Lady Bulldogs. Senior number 0, Isabella Neville. Junior number 10, Ruby Hernandez. 13, senior Devery Metcalf. Senior number 15, Chris Bell Rios. And junior number 34, Allie Metcalf. I'm Luke Metcalf, joined by Coach Todd Kerr and Shane Metcalf.
You're outnumbered today, Coach.
This will be the most expert analysis we'll have on the Bulldog Network all year with Coach Kerr being here doing Keller for us.
Not sure about any of that.
We will take a big step down when he heads to the bench next week. So bear with us as we try to transition here from A football broadcast to basketball. It'll take me a bit to get the names down. Hernandez will go up and win the tip. The Lady Dogs will control first possession here. 2-3 zone for the Lady Chiefs. Neville up top. Over to the wing to Rios. Now Alley skips back over the top, and pass going to be too strong. Turnover by the Lady Dogs on the first possession. Castro with the ball, picked up by Rios. Up top now is Patterson. And Neville gets a poke away steal. Neville step back three from the corner from the wing, no good. Hernandez backside rebound. Now Lady Dogs will kick out. Ruby drives back out to Alley. Now Chris Bell will reset. Still no score.
Coach Pruitt for the Lady Chiefs coached with Randy Turney over at Burlington, and I can see she's taking his 2-3 zone.
Neville with a three from the top of the key to get things off double zeros.
If they're able to run it the way that Coach Turney can teach it, it's going to be there's going to be some tough times in the paint tonight. They do a really good job out of it.
Get it into the paint, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will stay here with the Lady Chiefs.
Or I guess this afternoon. Used to night games.
Yeah. Inbound up top. Now Castro will dribble back top of the key. He gets the ball over to Patterson. Back up top to Barry. Dead ball in the air. Patterson three from the wing, no good. Alley with the rebound backside.
Good block out.
Ahead to Ruby, inside to Devery. Devery's shots can be partially blocked. Will stay here with the Lady Dogs. Neville to inbound. Devery back out to Ruby. Now to Isabella. Three in and out, no good. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound. It's going to go on Chris Bell, her first.
Foul on Chris Bell is her first personal foul, first team foul of the quarter.
Castro will bring it across. He's trapped there in the corner. And now Lady Dogs are scrambling. Patterson with the backside layup, and she's going to draw the foul. That's going to be two quick ones on Chris Bell.
That slow rotation got everybody out of whack right there.
That's a bad place to go, and they got away with it that time. Bad place to pick the basketball up.
Rebound, no good. Rebound's going to go off the Lady Chiefs. Lady Dogs lead 3-2 here with 5:39 to play in the opening quarter. Rios back to Neville. Now back to Chris Bell. Isabella steps into another three. That one's too strong. Chris Bell with the rebound. Back out top to Devery. And Devery's going to be fouled from behind. It's going to go on Heim, her first.
The one place you can exploit that zone is around the top of the key. If you get somebody in the high post area, you'll have a lot of good looks from up there.
Ruby down to the baseline to Alley. Alley skip back out top to Chris Bell, over to Devery. Back over to Isabella. Baseline to Alley. Isabella will reset, back over to Chris Bell. Now Ruby at the high post penetrates, and we're going to have another foul on the Lady Chiefs. This is going to go on Castro, her first, second team foul. Chris Bell out top. Over to Neville, right back to Chris Bell inside. To Devery, he's going to go off her hands out of bounds. Back to the Lady Chiefs with 4.5 minutes to play here in the first. So after playing a full year with the new free throw rules, what was your takeaway last year? Do you like the new rule with the 5 foul, 2 shot?
I do like it.
But still on this end with Chris Bell Rios, the breakaway layup. 5-2 Lady Dogs lead.
You know, the thing about it is if you pick up a couple quick fouls in the half and you get yourself close to the bonus, it doesn't affect you in the second and the fourth quarter. So that's probably what I like the most about it.
Let you play aggressive from the beginning.
Yes. And I don't really like the way they're doing it in junior high because the quarter's too short.
Yeah.
You don't ever get shooting free throws or pressure free throws, but you know, for the 8-minute quarter, it's okay. For a 6-minute quarter, it ought to probably be adjusted down to 4 or 3.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Castro out top as we have Yeti De Herrera checked in along with Alondra Rios. Ball's going to be stolen away by Devery backside. Devery's pushing it ahead to Neville. Neville will penetrate. Shot off front of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Patterson. Now Cherokee the other way. Time with it into the high post. Shots blocked by Ruby. Now Devery pushes ahead to Yeti. Yeti's going to be fouled on the layup. She'll head to the line for 2. Foul's going to go on Patterson. That'll be her first, third team foul.
I feel like in the small sample size we have that the Lady Bulldogs have been better when they are in transition, when the game is fast.
Yep.
They've played better. I thought that's when they got themselves going in that ceiling game when the tempo picked up. I thought that they did a much better job, and it's, you know, certain teams need to play certain ways. And
Good rebound. Job Alondra with the offensive rebound. Now she'll head to the line for 2. We were talking, the Lady Dogs now 1 foul away from that 2-shot bonus with 3:35 to play here. That foul's going to go on Barry, her first. First shot no good for Alondra. Second shot too strong. Lady Dogs 0 for 4 on that. We're about to get another steal here. Lady Chiefs able to push it out. Now Castro ahead to Patterson. Right back to Castro. Yeti's giving her fits up top. Oh, that looks like a walk. Yeti got a piece of that. Lady Dogs get the steal. Now the other way is Neville. Over to Ruby. Isabella down to Alondra on the baseline. Alondra's pass is going to be thrown up top. No one home. Is going to go back over to Cherokee.
Yeah, it's going to be tough in the short corner, the dunkers area tonight, because they're going to trap it every single time. You got to have some size and length to be able to get it out of there. Length and strength, as Michael Cage would say.
Castro up top, again picked up by Yeti. Great defense, active hands, and they're going to get Yeti with the foul on the arm.
Defense and energy's been really good on that end for the Lady Dogs.
It's the 4th team foul, first personal on Yeti. As Allie and Chris Bell will check back in, along with Annalise Gomez into the game for the first time, or Gonzalez. Up top is Allison. And that ball's going to be, so we're going to call a jump ball. Possession will go back to the Lady Dogs. Good defense there by Neville. 2:25 to play here in the first. Now Cherokee will pick up full court. Chris Bell near side. She'll get it across. Now Lady Dogs push. Ball's going to be batted out of bounds. We'll stay here. Allie up top to Chris Bell, right back on the wing to Neville, who takes the three. That shot's good. 8-2 Lady Dogs lead. 2:05 to play here in the quarter. And that's going to be another turnover.
Yeah, good defense again.
Yeti and Chris Bell there at the trap, forcing the turnover. Ball go back over with 2:01 to play. Neville over to Chris Bell. Annalise on the baseline, good move. Shot up, no good. Loose ball rebound, Neville gets it backside. 10-footers, good.
Get her going, it'll open everything else up.
Inside, ball on the
battle
floor.
down.
Yeti again all over the place. Now Neville with the run out left-hand layup, shot's good. 12-2. As you were talking, that transition, they look more comfortable out running.
Yes.
Skip pass over to Patterson for three. Shot is short. Now Rios with the rebound. Ball's going to be poked away, but we're going to have a whistle. And Chris Bell will head to the line for 2 shots.
Got to get that thing in your right hand when you're going right.
Fouls on number 15, Chris Bell, Rios.
They called that on Rios.
Oh, they did? Offensive.
What?
So we'll go on the other end to shoot free throws. It'll be Heim.
Hold it.
And
Listen, he
that's-
completely got that wrong.
Yeah,
and
he
they're
did.
going to tell him. She had the ball.
Yeah, there we go. That should be Chris Bell shooting free throws, though. Now we're not getting to shoot it. 'Cause that should be, they got to switch the fouls, and that should be 5 on them, 4 on us. We need to get that straightened up.
Now Reagan's going to the wrong end.
Well, now they're giving it back. Oh, they are. They're going to stick with the offensive foul, so it's not shooting.
That.
Okay, so now the big thing in that whole deal is that's Chris Bell's third. All right, it'll be Castro with it out top, picked up by Yeti. Up top to Patterson. Annalise gets a hand on that one. Cherokee will keep it in control. Castro out at the logo. She'll drive down left side, throws up a shot, no good. Loose ball on the floor. Patterson gets the loose ball, goes up, and will be fouled. Foul's going to go on Annalise Gonzalez, be her first. With remaining 48 seconds, Lady Chiefs in the bonus.
That was terrible. I feel like Wiley, but the truth is the truth. That's just awful.
Hey, you don't mind the foul and the loss of possession. You hate the third foul for her. Just now she's got to play different.
Well, if you're going to get a foul, though, you want to earn one. Ana de Herrera's pass ahead to Ruby. Ruby layup good. Good ball movement there. Way to run out for Ruby. Yeah. And Anna's going to get whistled for the foul, and that's going to send Heim back to the line for 2.
I can buy that foul.
Yep.
We're not in legal guarding position, but the other one, if somebody's diving through you, you have the right to protect the basketball.
First shot for Himes up and in. 14-5 Lady Dogs lead. Second one up and in. Full court again here for Lady Chiefs.
It's 3:30 and Wiley's en route to Edmond, and I know he loved hearing you say that you felt like Wiley on that call.
Annalise is going to be fouled, and she will head to the line for 2 shots. Barry will pick up her second personal. First one off the bank and in.
The bank is still open.
Second one off back iron, no good. Devery strips away the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. And possession will go back to the Lady Chiefs with 27 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Middle floor, Patterson kicks it over to Heim. Heim will drive in, and she's going to be blocked by Ruby. Using those long arms just to go straight up. Now Yeti pushes ahead. Ooh, there's some contact from behind. I think Heim took a shot in the nose there as we play on. Devery in the middle of the lane. Step around, and we're going to have a whistle on Patterson. I think Heim's nose met Yeti's forehead on that exchange.
She did get the worst end of that.
Yeah, she did.
No
No blood, but her eyes are watering pretty good from that shot in the
kind of pointing
snoz.
to her eyebrow, maybe. She will come off as Roglin will come in. Devery's first shot's up and in. Gets the Lady Dogs back on top by 10. 0.8 seconds remain here. Devery knocks them both down. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Lady Dogs, a nice quarter there to open things up. They'll lead 17-6 after 1.
Man, I like seeing Reagan pick up the whistle where her dad left off. You think she's got as much side commentary as her dad had?
No chance.
I always loved working the bench and being down around the table when he was calling games. He just kept you laughing. He was a hoot.
That goes way back in the day when I was run chains when we still played Turpin back in the day. He hit him and Mario on the same sideline. It was entertaining for sure.
Yeah. Him and Mario, they are full of it. They definitely would let it go.
You couldn't be very thin-skinned when they were around. It was a full-on roast anytime two of them showed up anywhere together.
Shout out to the boys football team. Looks like they just finished up their walkthrough on Cashin's Field. They'll be tuning in here on their way to their hotel. So hope you boys had a good walkthrough. And Lady Dogs have out to a good start here, leading 17-6 after 1.
Good story on old Herman. He was calling with Kelly Pulliam. We were playing them over at we were playing at Goodwill, and Herman called a 5-second count in the backcourt on us, and it took me a while to get him straightened out, but he did finally admit he was wrong.
Backdoor lob, set play to start things off here from Yeti to Ruby. 19-6 Lady Dogs leads. Right there is where we want. Castro's pass is going to be on the sideline, out of bounds. We'll go back to the Lady Dogs. Neville over to Anna. Alley up top over to Ruby. Now Isabella 3 from left wing, no good. And Ruby saves the inbound. Alley picks it up, and she'll be fouled underneath. Head to the line for 2. That foul goes on Castro, her second. First team foul of the quarter. First shot, no good. Second one too strong. Ruby offensive board up and in. We haven't shot free throws real well, but we're crashing the offensive boards really well. Ooh. Patterson just gets across. Now we'll be back over to Castro. Over the corner to Heim for three. That shot's no good. Over the backboard, and ball's going to go off Cherokee. Or he pointed that way, but now we're pointing the other way. So we'll stay here. Heim's pass going to be deflected. Should stay here again. Finley Duncan will check into the ball game for Ana de Herrera. Castro dribbles in, kicks that out. Ball's deflected by Ruby. Now Castro will reset. Over to Heim. Back up top to Barry. Passes deflected, stolen away. And Allie's a step away from getting established. So we're going to have a backcourt. We'll go back to Cherokee. Good hustle by Isabella there. Allison will inbound up top to Patterson. Ooh, that's close. Castro now will drive in, kicks baseline back up top. Patterson for three. Front iron, no good. Neville with the rebound. Off to Ruby. Ruby pushes ahead. Pass going to be deflected out of bounds. We'll stay with the Lady Dogs. Devery will check back in for Alondra. Neville to inbound. Devery out to Duncan. Over to Neville for three. Too strong. Devery offensive board back in.
Yeah, we're second chance points. Probably half the points we have are off of those.
Castro gets it back. Shot no good, tipped around, and we're going to have a whistle on Ruby.
We keep running America's inbound play. And instead of going to the corner, she's slipping to the wing, and she's getting it any time she wants. If we ever give that up, it drives me nuts. People have been running that forever.
First shot up and in.
If you put your shooter as the inbounder, there's a pretty good chance that's what you're going to run.
Still to this day, that's Nate will call out, don't give up corner threes. You taught him well. Duncan on the drive, other end. Shot partially blocked. Allie put back no good, and she'll be fouled. Put it in the first time, Allie. Well, foul's going to go on Heim. That's her second. So every girl for Cherokee in the ballgame but one now has two fouls. Allie again off the mark. Everything's a little long here.
One thing about it, we have at least a 50-50 chance of getting the rebound if we miss it.
You're right. Second one's good. 24-7 here with 5:50 to play here in the first half. Trap in the corner. Patterson out top.
Travel.
And but she walked.
She traveled. I don't know this guy. I don't know this official. I know the other two, but I've never seen this guy before. Hope I don't.
That was going to go on Allie. Her second team foul.
If we end up having him, you might get to know him.
Yep, I bet I would.
Probably would have got to know him after that exchange in the first quarter there, the offensive. So, first shot for Heim was good. Second one, no good. Devery with the rebound. Every over to Isabella. High post to Devery. Turns around, drives. Turns in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Cherokee. No one takes Castro. Long 2-point shot, no good. Ball's going to go off as Neville out of bounds, and so Coach Elliott's going to take a timeout here, 30-second timeout. Lady Dogs lead 24-8.
The half-court zone pressure that they switched to after they started in the man and with a little run and jump, and then that half-court 1-1-3 or 1-3-1, however you want to see it, it's done a really good job of forcing Cherokee into making some passes and hurrying themselves up a little bit to not be able to take care of the basketball. I know we've got, I would say, 10+ turnovers here already, not even midway through the second.
Lady Chiefs will be inbounding underneath out of the timeout. Ball's thrown out top to Barry. Now Castro over to Hine at the right wing. Hine picked up by Duncan. Backdoor cut is Barry on the drive. Shot no good. Backside rebounds wrestled away. Neville will come out with it. She pushes ahead to Devery. Devery kicks out to Neville. Now Neville drive, 15-foot pull up off the rim and in.
Really tough on the defense when you advance the ball with the pass and flatten that thing out. Even if you don't have the initial, that defense is really flattened out, and it opens some things up near the top of the key or the free throw line.
4.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Lady Dogs lead 26-8. And we've got a travel, another turnover. Back over to Lady Dogs as Allie and Alondra will be back in for Devery and Annalise. Also Yeti Herrera back in for Finley Duncan. Neville will walk it across over to Yeti.
Nope. She was not across the line. I've got the best view on that.
Yeah, you do. You're right down the line. So they're going to call that backcourt back over to Lady Chiefs here. 4:10 to play now.
Back into the man-to-man.
Castro up top again, picked up by, ooh, there's a moving screen. That's going to go on number 24, Herrera. It's going to be her first, third team foul. Yeti back over to Neville. Inside to Londra.
Nice move.
Good post, good pass. 28-8.
If you can catch somebody covering that high side three-quarter, that lob is going to be there as long as the angle's right.
We're going to get Neville with the foul. That'll be the first on Isabella. Third team foul. Backdoor is going to be tipped away, but right to Cherokee. They had that defended well. Just couldn't haul it in. So 28-10 now. Baseline to Rios. Her jumper's up and in for Alondra.
Good shot.
Showing some range.
That ball's going to be deflected and stolen away. We're going to have a foul on Cherokee.
We had a slap on the arm and then a block in the back.
That foul's going to go on Castro, and that's her third.
With offense, he said Lady Bulldogs are running. If they'll get that thing to the short, they're gonna have that mid post area open.
Neville 3, no one comes out and guards her. Rattles in and out. Rebound gathered in by Patterson. At the wing is Allison. Back up top is Heim. Over to Barry. Barry drives in. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. Stay here with Cherokee with 2:33 to play in the half. Long inbound play out to Herrera. She gets it back over to Barry, or to Heim. Now it's Barry. Patterson top the key. Kicks over to the baseline is Barry. Patterson to Barry. Now Patterson again. Drive in, tough shot. No good, and we're going to get Yeti on the arm. That'll be Yeti's second, fourth team foul with 2:05 to play. Inbound to Patterson at the high post. Ball's poked away again. Still on the floor. Londra's going to gather it up. Push ahead. Still on the floor. And we have a whistle. Coach Elliott's.
Well,
Should this be a jump ball?
I mean, it's okay to not give him the timeout, but nobody had the ball yet.
You don't have to blow the whistle and tell everybody. He's going to penalize us by giving them the ball. Anna steals away, and we're right back on the scrum on the floor. And this time, it'll be a jump ball. And possession will go back to Cherokee.
It's a good thing it's a 20-point game.
It'll be Heim with it, picked up by Yeti, or Anna. Heim right there in the corner. Here comes the trap. Ball's deflected away. Devery with the steal. And we're going to have another jump ball. This time we'll go back to the Lady Dogs. Left wing is Ruby. Baseline to Alondra. Baseline drive.
Nice
up and
move.
in.
Nice rip step through.
Alondra with 6 points in the half now. It's going to be another turnover. Good defense there by Anna. 1:16 to play in the half. Over to Duncan. Baseline Wandra. Wandra drives in. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Cherokee. Patterson's pass ahead is going to be too strong, out of bounds. Back to the Lady Dogs. Just under a minute now.
I don't even think his partners are having much fun with him.
Hope he brought his own car tonight.
Duncan at the
Somebody
wing. Ruby up top, hands to Finley. High post to Alondra. Ruby dumped down to Alondra. Poked away. Anna
Nice
right
move.
there. Step through, no good. Rebound taken by Cherokee. Shot no good. Ruby with the rebound.
Cutter.
This
Yes.
pass from Anna over to Devery on the baseline.
Backboard.
Shot no good.
Got a little too deep. Couldn't use the
Yep.
glass.
Time nearly turns it over again. Now we're over to Barry's long skip pass to Patterson. She'll drive in, layup too strong. And body's hitting the floor, and we're gonna have a jump ball. Stay here with Cherokee with .4. That's a good.
Like that one.
Yeah. And that'll do it. After one half of play, your Lady Dogs lead 32-10 here at the first round of the Garber Invitational. We'll be back here in 8 minutes for your second half, so don't go away.
So here's to Hooker High School. Great is our fame. Our teams are fighting to uphold our name. We'll all be true and loyal. See our banners waving high above the rest. The blue and white will prove that Hooker High's the best. Rah, rah, sis, boom, bah. Hooker High School. Rah, rah, ah. Boomalaka, boomalaka, wow, wow, wow. Chickalaka, chickalaka, chow, chow, chow. Boomalaka, chickalaka, rip, zip, boom. Hooker High School, bring the boom. Alaka, boom, alaka, wow, wow, wow. Chickalaka, chickalaka, chow, chow, chow. Boom, alaka, chickalaka, rip, nip, zip, boom. Hooker High School, bring the boom. Boomalaka, boomalaka, wow, wow, wow. Chickalaka, chickalaka, chow, chow, chow. Boomalaka, chickalaka, rip, zip, boom. Hooker High School, bring the boom.
All right, welcome back in, everyone, to the Bulldog Network. Lady Dogs lead 32-10 over the Cherokee Lady Chiefs here in the first round of the Garber tournament. The Lady Dogs will have it to start the third quarter here. Neville up top. Over to Ruby, back inside to Devery. Shots blocked.
It's a good cut.
Castro will push ahead to Patterson. Dump down inside. Corner three now for Patterson. Shot's good.
Three-point basket for Kinley Patterson.
It's their first three-pointer of the ball game. Neville up top. Over to Ruby. Alley long two-pointer in and out. Rebound taken by Cherokee. Castro will dribble out. Up top to Patterson. Over to Heim. Now to Allison up top again. Barry back to Castro.
A little 5-spot motion going on out there. Ron Murphy at Texoma ran that to perfection.
Blast from the pass there. Ahead to Devery on the baseline. Devery turns around, takes the three. They're going to call it a two. They're going to say her foot was on the line. So 34-13 now. Up top is Allison. Over to Patterson. Back to Heim. Down on the baseline now is Barry. Back out to Patterson. Three no good. Long rebound gathered in by Devery. Now ahead to Chris Bell. Lady Dogs push ahead. Ruby. Layup good.
Good seal on the backside. Most of the time they'll call that, but
I was waiting for it. 6:20 to play, 36-13 Lady Dogs.
But you see them call a moving screen every once in a while too, and I haven't seen one of those called, and about every screen set is a mover.
Shot no good, rebound by Ruby. Chris Bell pushes ahead to Allie.
It's a good pass.
Allie
Really good
layup
pass.
I need to start teaching that moving screen since they're not going to call
good.
it.
Yep. Castro up top.
Some of the guys you got setting those moving screens will look a whole lot different than these girls, though.
Got a whistle on the Lady Dogs here.
Yeah, when you knock somebody down, it usually draws attention to you.
Foul's going to go on Neville, her second. First team foul of the quarter. Get it in. Shot's going to be blocked. Tipped back to Castro. Three on the way, no good. Another block for Ruby. And another block.
3 blocks and a turnover in one possession.
And then we're going to draw a foul on Castro. That's going to be her fourth.
Foul on number 25, Veronica Castro. Her fourth personal foul.
Ruby's
they're
so
gonna leave her
long,
in
she
there.
can stay flat-footed a lot of the time and change a lot of shots.
Ruby with it on the right wing. High post is Devery. Skip across to Neville. Neville penetrate. Layup good. 40-13. Just over 4 minutes to play here in the third. And we got another steal. Ruby run out layup. Oh, no good. And Neville's going to get her third over the back. Double whammy there. Miss the layup and get the foul. And Cherokee's going to take a timeout here with 3:54 left in the third, leading 40-13.
And we had 32 at half, and I felt like we probably left 15 points out there in that first half, and part of that is just because you haven't had the opportunity to play games.
Yep.
And so sometimes that's going to happen to you, but I think the defensive pressure and the turnovers have created a lot of offensive opportunities for us, and I think that's going to be this team's MO is the way they guard and get after you and create opportunities with defense.
Yep. Yeah, starting the season off with ceiling is a really good measuring stick right off to see where you are.
It does. It tells you a lot about yourself and opportunity to learn. We've seen how that's benefited our football team the last couple of years.
Patterson with it. And Lady Dogs still being active on the defensive end here. 3-point shot, top of the key, no good. Long rebound in the corner by Cherokee. Patterson's shot, no good. Ruby with the rebound. Chris Bell now cross over to Devery. Skip across. Ruby gathers it in, then gets stolen away. And then gonna have a travel. Ruby was flirting with it there. But let her play. It'll be a turnover back to the Lady Dogs here. Annalise Gonzalez will now check in for Devery. 3:05 to play in the third. Yeti down on the corner to Alley. Alley's pass going to be stolen away. Going the other way. And we're going to have a travel by Heim. Back over to the Lady Dogs. Yeti, the right wing, back to Ruby. Chris Bell. Pass going to be poked out of bounds. Stay with the Lady Dogs. Alondra Rios will be back in for Alley. Nice pass from Ruby down to Annalise. She'll be fouled and head to the line.
Got that forward cheating out to the wing.
Foul's going to go on Barry, her third. First shot, no good. Second shot off the bank and in. 41-13 with under 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Over to Patterson at the right wing. Now Herrera in the corner, and that's going to be another turnover. Back to the Lady Dogs. Finley Duncan and Anna De Herrera back into the ball game. Yeti with it left wing, high post Alondra. Back over to Anna. Drives baseline, kicks to Yeti. Baseline jumper too strong. Alondra tips, rebound, back up and in. Alondra's having a great game. And we're going to have another steal, Annalise with the run out layup. And that's good. 45-13, under a minute and a half. The ball's going to poke out of bounds, stay with Cherokee with a minute 20. Gonna have another steal. This one's Alondra Rios. Run out shot's gonna be blocked, but she's gonna be fouled and head to the line for two. First one no good. Second one too strong. Battle for the rebound. Lady Dogs come away with it. Alondra driving baseline, gets it to go and one. Alondra now into double digits.
Basket's good for number 20.
Another second chance point.
Alondra Rios. Foul on number 24. Maribel Herrera. Her second
Dulce Rios will check in along with Molly Baird. Alondra's shot, free throws good. 48-13, under a minute to play. We did another turnover. Back to the Lady Dogs. High post Dulce over to Molly. Finley over to Anna. Ball's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Dogs. And I'm not going to learn a new set of girls from Cherokee's names here late in the third. Alondra applying the pressure there. Dulce nearly had the steal. 55 of the pull-up jumper. And we're going to have a jump ball with 13 seconds.
So how it's going to work tomorrow is we're just going to share a link because the girls are going to play at 10 a.m. and we're going to be setting up for the broadcast or to record for the rebroadcast from UCO. So we'll share the link so everybody will be watching probably Squirtle, probably Ripley's broadcast of it, but we'll get that link and share it so everybody can watch the girls play tomorrow at 10 a.m.
2 seconds as Anna gets it over to Molly Baird. Three-point shot, no good at the buzzer. After 3 quarters of play, Lady Dogs lead 48-13. Is that game already set? Has Ripley already played?
I think they played early.
Let's see. Yep, they played this morning at 10 a.m., so they'll be used to the 10 a.m. games in the morning. It's a rematch of last year's first round game here at Garber. Well, it'll be a pretty good game tomorrow.
I said you have aged a bit. She said you're grumpier. That's all it takes.
Probably right. All right, it'll be Lady Chiefs ball to start off the fourth here. On the floor for the Lady Dogs. Gigi Chick is on and gets a steal, run out layup for Gigi's no good. And a backside putback no good. And we're gonna have a foul on Dulce. Cherokee will bring it across here. They will continue to work it around here. Duncan up top applying pressure.
Cut that out, I will. That'll work. That's the best I can get it right now. You're going to have to raise that up above the bar, though, okay?
I don't know what we've got going on back there by Shane. But
Somebody's tending the business.
ball back over to Lady Dogs with 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Anna over to Finley. Molly back to Anna. Gigi on the baseline, out to Molly. Over to Finley for 3. Off the rim, no good. Anna's put back, no good. Rebound. It's going to be poked around. Ball's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Dogs.
So, Coach, getting to next week, you've had to do this several times in your coaching career. What's the recipe for submerging everybody straight from football into basketball and playing within 3 days?
I don't know if there's a good plan or not. We're just going to get in there and get to work immediately. Obviously, being in shape for a basketball game and football game is 2 different things, but we're gonna have to get ready quickly. It is something that we've had to do several times, and I had to do it before I got to Hooker as well, and it's really a good thing and obviously a great problem to have. But on the flip side of that, I've always looked at it as it gives your team an opportunity to not peak too early, which is sometimes a bad thing. And if you get started too early, sometimes you play your best basketball the first and middle of January, and I can't anticipate that's the way it would be for us. So we'll just get after it, and I would think obviously it's anytime you have success breeds success, and so those kids are used to winning and used to competing, and I would expect us to do that immediately once we get on the court.
Finley Duncan with a nice move on this other end.
Like you said, the past couple of years that we've got to do this, it's crazy how a successful cross-country season, a successful football season just gets everything snowballing into the rest of the year. And it used to be, it felt like that first semester was the longest, and now it's all fast. You get to Christmas and get into the end of January, and it feels like the school year's almost over.
Yep.
But everything goes a lot faster when you're having fun, too.
That's for sure. That is for sure.
Summer Fisher and Sadie McBride into the ball game now.
I think that would have been Finley Duncan's first varsity points, correct?
That's right. Yep.
Good for her. Would be 2 of many, I would assume.
Yeah, we were talking about great last night, how crazy this sophomore class and football are getting ready to play their 29th football game as a sophomore. Like,
That's crazy.
I played 41 games in my entire football career, and I think the senior class is 43-10 now is their record as a class. So a lot of football.
It makes a massive difference, those extra weeks of practice,
Oh, yeah, it does.
preparation, and being in big games and understanding how to not make the moment too big for you. It helps in everything. All these experiences help the experience in the next sport, because that type of pressure that these kids feel when they play in those games, a lot of people just watching don't really understand how much pressure's on them. And the more times you're there, the better you react to it, and the more, the lessons you learn through all of those games.
Deep 3 for Cherokee, off the mark, no good.
Yeah, I don't think there's any substitute for experience under pressure like that. And you start looking back at this senior class, how many many ball games they've had that are nip and tuck basketball games, how many big time football games, how many events these kids have run at a state track meet under pressure. I mean, they've gotten comfortable there, and they expect to be there, and they want the ball in their hand at a big moment. None of them are really shying away from it.
Absolutely.
Sadie McBride will be fouled, and she'll head to the line for 2 shots. 3:58 to play in the ball game. Lady Dogs lead 50-13. Second shot, no good. Summer Fisher comes away with the rebound. The ball's on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball stay here with the Lady Dogs.
Coach, did you all find a spot to replace this tournament since you're...
Yes. We were originally going to send our JV to Shattuck for that tournament because we're playing in that Mustang Holiday tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So with us making the state tournament, we'll just send the state championship game. We'll just send our varsity to Shattuck, which will be good too.
That'll be good. You don't lose 3 games out of that. Their schedule's going to be fast enough anyway. You don't need to lose any.
Yeah, we're gonna be on that same path of having more games and practices.
Yeah.
It's just, and it took us till the end of January last year to have more practices and games, and it feels like it's a little tighter this time. So
it does, with that basketball season being a week shorter.
Yep. I think we play every Saturday in January, which is.
Yeah, I was looking at our January schedule, and it's going to be fast and furious.
It's a lot of games.
One thing about it, though, you kind of had the same thing that Coach Powers had. I mean, there's been a lot of years in the past where Coach Powers is still in week 6 and he's still moving guys around to give you the best chance to win. But when you've got this many guys returning, you know what you've got. It's just a matter of getting them into shape and getting them in form, ready to be at top peak and ready to compete. So you don't have the question marks you may have had at this stage in years past, but it's just getting everybody back healthy in one piece and in basketball shape, like you said.
Yeah.
Anna Di Herrera for 3.
You know, we've said as a coaching staff, we've tried to stress to our players how important the summer is for us, because when you're in a successful football playing school, you don't have time to figure all that out. You got to figure it out in the summer. So all the work that the kids put in for us in the summer, on top of the summer pride, going to camps and things, kind of gets us set on what we feel like we need to do and who we need to have out there, because again, you just can't do it off a couple practices. You got to know in advance. And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
2:20 to play here in the ball game. Lady Dogs 52-13 is 'Anna up top over to Finley. High post to Gigi. And then we'll have a jump ball, stay with the Lady Dogs.
That's a pretty quick 3 for McBride.
McBride is good. 55-13. Three-point shot for Cherokee, no good. Molly Baird will come down with the rebound. And Lost the handle and threw it off the ref. If you're going to miss throw one, there couldn't be a better miss throw. Down to minute 15. Cherokee will work it around. Hope to see everyone at UCO tomorrow. Of course, the tailgate, you can be there as early as 7 o'clock if you want to. I think the team is scheduled to arrive at the stadium at 11 o'clock, so come out, enjoy some food, and see some Bulldog alum that you hadn't seen in years.
Or at least a year.
Or, yeah, that's right, at least a year.
I hope we have as good a crowd as we had a year ago. Maybe I've heard it might be better, but I can't imagine it being better than it was last year, especially on a Friday at 1 p.m., but come and surprise me.
And come to the home side this time. Bulldogs will be on.
We will share a link with KSCB. The Legend is going to have the game live, so anybody that is within range, you can listen to it on the Legend on KSCB, and anybody
102.7. Yep.
Yeah, and anybody that's not in listening range and wants to listen to that broadcast, we'll share a link where you can listen to that online. But we will be recording our Bulldog Network like we normally do, and we'll rebroadcast it 24 hours later. It's easier for us to have headsets on than to sweat it out without headsets. At least we can kind of talk each other off a ledge and have that. I'd worry about Wiley's health if he was having to watch the game without a headset on at this point.
I didn't catch the final. They cleared it too early. Did you see the 55 to
13,
55-13, I believe. So we'll share the link for the girls game tomorrow morning at 10 also. They'll be taking on Ripley. So thanks for tuning in this afternoon. We will hopefully see you all tomorrow.
Go ahead.
Hope to see you all tomorrow at UCO.
What you gon' do? We gon' ride or die. Put it down for the blue and white. We got the hooker bulldog flag flying high. We got the best network, panhandle pride. Oh man, they done started a program, Hooker Bulldog Network. Yeah, they made a whole plan. Parents got together, started streaming the game. Went from nothing to something, and then it really became a staple in the area. Everybody loved it, HD quality on a shoestring budget, getting over 5K viewers on every stream. Who would've dreamed doing it big for the high school team? What you gon' do? We gon' ride or die. Hey. Put it down for the blue and white. We got the hooker bulldog flag flying high. We got the best network, panhandle pride. We're not always loved by everybody. We got a few haters, we don't pay no mind. Maybe they're scared of the Bulldog flag, but we don't take it too serious. We just have a great time. Shout out to the sponsors, paying the cash. Been over 7 great years with a funded broadcast. We're ready and willing to question official, blow the whistle on any call or anybody with an issue. ride or die.